Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. It's the first live stream of the year. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. I wanted to start off this year with a live stream. I loved doing live streams last year. I've been getting into it. I've wanting to do this for a long time. And yeah, last year I did a lot of live streams. Some of them, or many of them, were very long. And this year I want to do it a little bit differently because I think I let myself go a little bit too far off. So I just want to start this stream by telling you that on this year, 2026, I want to do the streams a little bit shorter, a little bit more goal-oriented. So in this live stream, I'm just going to try to build one layout, one section, I mean, instead of having the big goal of doing a whole page, because then it's going to take many hours and I'm not getting where I want. So, you know, but let's start off by saying Happy New Year. Yeah, I bought a new microphone, by the way, as well for Christmas. I bought quite a few new stuff for Christmas in terms of audio. I have this super tiny microphone right here, and I just want to know if the audio is better like this, or if I put it like this. I just want to hear from you guys what is better, because one is with noise cancelling and what is without noise cancelling. And yeah, so what are we gonna do today? We're gonna try to build a bento grid. Again, as always, this is not a tutorial. That's very important to say. In my live streams, I just want to build together with you guys. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's also the fun of it. And I think that's the kind of like mindset I wanna use for these live streams. When I make a tutorial on YouTube, it's more polished, but in a live stream, we're just gonna build. Because you know, especially when it comes to new stuff like Elementor V4, I don't have all the answers. I'm also figuring it out and learning, and when I learn something interesting, then I share it. That's how I like to do it. So yeah, that's the new energy for the new year. I hope you are all happy. I know not a lot of people are gonna be here live because it's like most people are still hangover from last night. I'm also like a little bit. I didn't do that much. It was just with family, so it wasn't that intense. But I feel a little bit hangover. But yeah, that is okay. But yeah, I bought some new stuff for myself, and yeah, I hope the audio is good like this or with the other settings. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Yeah, so what are we gonna do? Let me switch, because I prepared the design, and some of you already know this design. Oh wait, oh, the music was way too loud. Oopsie. Now the music is a lot lower. Actually, I'm gonna turn off the music because not everybody likes the music. I'm gonna turn it off now. It should be better. Yeah. I have to get used to the live streams because I think in December I didn't do a live stream. So I always forget to put down the music. So now the audio should be good. Okay, let me switch to my Figma. Okay, so this is what I want to build, what I try to build this live stream. It is a bento grid design. And this is not super easy. First of all, because there are different types of columns that are not stacked in a normal grid. And of course, because there are images involved in it, which also overlap on the sides. Responsive will be challenging for sure. So yeah, I thought it was a good challenge. It's just one section, but it will probably take take a little bit of time to figure this out in Elementor V4. All right, there's some comments coming in right now. It looks like the audio is good. Yes, the music, if it's better without the music. Yes, okay, great. Great, I'm happy to hear that. And did you guys know the difference? Did you guys see the difference? I just want to do one more check, okay? So is the audio better like this? Or if I put it like this? Because one of the two is noise cancelling. It's a new microphone, I don't know yet. So is this audio better? Which is the green one? The green one? Or with the blue setting? Which one is better? It's probably the green one, because I think that blue is probably the noise cancelling. But now it's on green, so I think the green is better. Just please confirm if this one is better. The green. Okay, thank you. Great. The green. Okay. Thank you very much. We're gonna get started. It's on green now. Yeah, it's on green now. Okay. All right. So yeah, of course we're gonna build this in Elementor V4, and I have already created some sections of this website. So if you scroll up here, you can see this website starts like this. It's a playful design, but it's not too crazy. So it's the perfect exercise. This section I already created. This one as well. We played around with the animations last time. This one I haven't finished yet because it's this one I want to build with custom post types. So that's gonna be maybe another live stream, maybe another video. And then now we're gonna build this one. There are gonna be more sections, so we have more to do in other live streams. Yeah, it's an interesting website. It's not too boring, and it's also not too advanced. So I think we can definitely pull this off. Okay. But I'm having some problems with my Elementor. Somehow, wait, let me just switch to my browser. Yeah, so my Elementor is not loading correctly, unfortunately. I don't know why, but it's not loading correctly. So that is the first thing we have to fix. And if this is not fixable somehow, then we just need to open a new project, create a new project basically, and just upload the images and start fresh. But somehow, or sometimes this happens, Elementor V4. I mean, also in the old version, I don't know if you guys have that as well, but sometimes it just doesn't load correctly. So we're gonna see if it starts loading now. Born says, hey, long time no see. Yes, long time no see, Born. Oh, now it loads. Okay, thank God. Okay, I was a bit stressed, to be honest, because 5 minutes before the live stream, I was like, okay, I'm opening up Elementor, and then it loaded wrongly for 3 minutes, or for 3 times. So I was like, oh God. But okay, here we are, finally. Okay, so what do we have? Yeah, we have this top section over here. The menu I haven't created yet, but there's already some fun stuff that I did. You can see some little interactions right here. I made a pretty cool button class, as you can see. Pretty cool. Of course, I'm using all of the new features. So we have this button primary class. I played around with a lot of the stuff right here. You can see different transitions, which is pretty cool, because then first it goes, or it rotates, and then the glow starts to come in with a delay. Yeah, pretty cool. And then also in here, I finished this one. So these boxes, they rotate. Then the border changes, and the image inside also changes from position. So that's how I did that in here, and I'm with the hover state. I love it that in the new version of Elementor in V4, we can see where we edited stuff, because we have these dots right here. So that's just so nice. And yeah, I'm very happy with this, with these animations, how they turn out. Then we have this section. I think all of these little things, they have a style in here as well. heat up. Yeah, so I made a class just for this one so I can use it in here and in here, so we can make something consistent. And yeah, here we have some little effects as well. Yeah, this is then gonna be the dynamic content, but that's not done yet. So now we can continue with the next section. I'm happy that it works now. So yeah. Let's get started. That's something we had to do with custom CSS. Something we had, yeah, exactly. We had to do this before with custom CSS. If we wanted to achieve something like this. So now that's not needed anymore, which I'm very happy with. Okay, so let's switch to my Figma. I'm gonna put the comments here. We're gonna get started. It's gonna be interesting what's gonna happen. I have my little drink, by the way. I have coffee. I hope you have a nice drink too. Again, this is just a relaxed live stream, a building session. I'm gonna put on some music for myself. I used to have music in the background for you guys, but not everybody liked that. And some people said, well, we all have a different taste in music. And of course, that's true. I just liked having music on, but I'll just put it in the background so you guys cannot hear it. I think so. You should not be able to hear my background music right now, right? Born is also having coffee. Very nice, Born. Okay, so the design. What do we need? How are we going to approach this? Well, first we have to make a column layout or a container layout, or as they call it now, a flexbox layout. I think we don't even have the container widget anymore. We only have the div block and the flex box in Elementor. Right? They don't call it container anymore, but hey, we're gonna try to use this. Born says, can we use the grid? Yeah, I mean, I don't think so, because first of all, we don't have the grid widget yet in Elementor. Or do we? Maybe we can, maybe the flexbox has a grid feature in it. We can try. Maybe we can also try to build it with a grid, but I don't think it's here yet. And I want to do everything with V4 widgets. Let me be clear about that. I'm not going to go into old widgets unless we really need something, but I don't think we need the old widgets. I want to learn Elementor V4 together with you guys. So that's why I don't want to use the old container and the grid widget. I want to do it with the new ones. And yeah, honestly, is it really a grid? It's kind of is like a grid, but we can also achieve this with flex. But yeah, I don't know. I will see. Maybe there are already some grid features with the V4 widgets, but maybe not. I want to stick to V4 widgets. Okay, so I think what we need to do is if we put, we can do it in two ways. What can we do? No, I think, okay, I think these two. Can you guys see that I select? Can you guys see that I use a screenshot feature? No, you can't, right? So these two, I think we need to put them in one box. And then maybe for this whole thing, we can use wrapping so that we only have to use one container for all of this, so that we don't have to use an extra container for this one. Because in responsive mode, yeah, in responsive mode, these two can go on the top in tablet, and then this can be below that. So in tablet, we're just gonna have yeah, these four as one, and then this one on top. And then on mobile, everything, of course, has to be full width. And that can also work if we use wrap. So that's the plan. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna go back to the browser again. There we go. Yes. And we're just gonna, actually, if you use the plus over here, you get the old widget, so you need to drag it from here for now. So let's see if we have a grid feature already. I don't think we have that. No, we don't have it. By the way, Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year, of course. Of course. I started this live stream by wishing you guys a Happy New Year. I hope we can all achieve our goals and become better web designers, no-code developers. Of course, Happy New Year to everyone. Yeah, I don't see a grid option in here. Oh, wait, maybe... Okay. No. Maybe in the future they will add... No, that will not. That will probably not happen because a flexbox, I don't think, is a grid in CSS. I don't exactly know how it works. I know just the basics about CSS. So I don't think we have the grid option. I think we only have... we're stuck with the flexbox for now, but that's fine. Okay, so let's first start off by creating a box container. Okay, so in this website, I already used a trick. And that is, let's see, did I actually set that up correctly? Section, I think it's section. So let's try to put this one on section. Yes. So that already adds, put the content in the middle. Oh, that's only for the left and the right. Okay. So we need to set up the box container with another class. I forgot the classes I set up. I'm also figuring out what's the best way to work with classes in this new system. So this class that we added right now, this section, it just makes sure that left and right we have 5% padding, so that no matter how wide the screen gets, it just always looks good. Actually, yeah, that's a topic for another video, but I figured out a really smart way how to only set up one setting for desktop, and then all the way down to tablet, the box container scales perfectly, and that's using these 5%. But okay, now we need another box inside of it. I also don't know yet what the difference is between a div block and a flex box, because I think when you drag in a flex box, you can put it on block here. So does that then turn it into a div block? Do you guys understand how that works? I don't know. Again, I'm not a coder. I'm a no-code developer. I just know the basics of code. Okay, so we need this outer box for sure. I think that's what I did. Yeah, okay, box S, box 1120. What did we do in my Figma? Let me quickly check. Yeah, it's also 1120. Okay, so I created a class called box 1120. Very simple. And that one just has the size 1120 max width. Okay, so now, let me just show you that because that's actually pretty cool. If I give this one a background color, doesn't matter for now. And I publish this page. Then you scroll down. If you take this box, oh, you can also only see it here at the bottom. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. Ah, shit, wait. My screen is maybe not big enough. Okay, now you can see it. So if I drag this box, you see? It never touches the sides because we used that 5%. So we don't have to set up something separate for tablet, and even all the way down to mobile, it works perfectly. So that's really cool. So that's what we're going to use. Just making sure to remove this. They have this new icon called clear. Wait, let me zoom in. This is basically like, wait, there. Clean up your colors, right? I would prefer to just put an X over here so it's easier to click. But it's kind of cool. You're sweeping the floor. Okay. Yeah, then we need two other boxes inside of it. So again, if we go to Figma, now what I created is just the whole box around the whole thing. That's what we need for the box container. And now I need to have one column with these two in it and one column with these four in it. So that's why we need two columns right now. And then we're going to play around with the sizes. I don't exactly know the sizes here. Oh, 360, 740. Yeah, we can, maybe we can use grow and make it in a smart way. Or use max width. I think we need to use max width now, because we want it to be that size unless the screen is smaller, right? That's probably what we're going to do. Let's first give it a little background color. So that's only for this section. I don't think I have set up a lot of classes. Oh, here, what is this? Background dark? Oh, hey, there you go. I already have it. I already set up some colors. Yeah, perfect. And then, let me just grab another flex box. And then this one, we're going to duplicate that one. Now we have two of them. We're going to put this one then on vertical. No, horizontal, sorry. In terms of percentages, yeah, that's always a bit hard. So I think I'm just going to try now to do that size trick where it's max width 360. Yeah, I don't really want to use it in pixels, but for this box container, I think this kind of works. We can, of course, convert it to RAM, but is that necessary for these boxes? No, it's not. So here's the thing. Okay, this is an interesting one. People who, or, you know, if at some point you realize like using RAM is faster or better for accessibility, then you want to use RAM everywhere, but you don't have to use RAM everywhere. It's not necessary, because right now we're creating columns, and the goal of these columns is that they become bigger or smaller, right? So even though, you know, there's in the Elementor world right now, people say like never use pixels anymore, and I think I also said that one day, or maybe I said you don't have to use pixels anymore, but sometimes I'm now converting from Figma to Elementor, and I want it to be precisely as in Figma. And I know responsiveness cannot always keep everything as in Figma, but hey, my point is we don't always have to use RAM. That's just what I wanted to say. Okay. Let me quickly check some comments. Happy New Year. We can easily call this hangover. Yeah, hangover development. That's a good one. I have a meeting. Okay. See you later, Born. I want to start making WordPress website tutorial video. Okay, cool, man. Join the club. My problem is that I don't know where to begin. I'm wondering if WordPress web design, what? Oh, will still be profitable in the future. Would love to hear. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting conversation for sure. Is WordPress web development going to be future-proof with this crazy changing environment? My conclusion is yes. Yes, because even with AI, it's like, okay, these tools like Lovable, I'm just gonna, you know, build and talk at the same time, okay? Even with these tools like Lovable, you know, it's like, it's not perfect yet, because there are so many things that are missing inside of these tools. It's not reliable. They don't have a lot of the features that WordPress has. You can generate a website with AI, but it doesn't mean that it is secure. It doesn't mean that there are backups. It doesn't mean that you have analytics. You have to build everything in. Like, the more I play around with these AI website creators, the more I appreciate WordPress, actually, because I realize how much out of the box you get. And yes, it's a little bit messy, but hey, this freedom that you get with WordPress is quite a big responsibility, but at the same time, it's also a whole bunch of features that you don't have to vibe code. I love vibe coding, as you know, but it's just a bit silly to vibe code everything. So what I think the future is that WordPress is actually going to have an AI first approach. So this, of course, this layout is very complex. I don't think AI can figure this out. I'm pretty sure about that, okay? But we're going to have things that can help us to set up sections easily, maybe even come up with content. We've already seen that a little bit, but what I'm actually really excited about is this one from Automatic. This is an awesome product. So this is the company behind WordPress. Yeah, basically. Company behind WordPress. WordPress is open source, but Automatic has built this. And with this tool, I want to test this as well in another live stream, but you can generate widgets with it. So imagine a future where we have, you know, where you're trying to build something and the widget is not available, then you can just generate a widget if you need a pricing table or something else. I think that's going to be the future. Because it makes a lot of sense, right? You want to have some constraints. You don't want to have full AI coding for websites. For web apps, it's amazing. I love using AI code for web apps, but for websites, I think WordPress is hard to beat. But you know, somebody says WordPress design will always be profitable as long as web design in general is profitable. But is Elementor still relevant? Yeah, I mean, Elementor is just a page builder. That's the biggest one right now we have. And there will be people who use that. And Elementor is investing heavily in AI. So I don't think that web design is going away, because the real question is, it's not even about the page builder. The question is, what is the value of a website? Are people willing to pay for it? Will clients be able to figure it out themselves? If the answer is no, then they can hire someone, right? It's way too complex. It's way too complex if you want something great. But maybe simple websites, that will be done with AI. But hey, simple websites can also be done with a simple WordPress template, right? That was already here. Lol, no more using pixels, yet you're only living with pixels. Just yeah. Exactly. You know what? I'm using pixels because my brand name is living with pixels. Exactly. It is absolutely possible to have a replay. All of these live streams will automatically be converted into replays. The same link, very easy. I know not everybody has time today because you need to go to family. Maybe you want to sleep. Because you partied too hard yesterday. I know, it can happen. Okay. All right. I'm talking too much. Come on, Reno. Yes. I'm just gonna do a little trick here. Yes. What about hop? How many do we need? We need 4. And then this one needs to be full width. Wait. This one first needs to go on wrap. Otherwise we're gonna have a problem. Oh, the sun is coming in. So bright. Wow, wait, let me change the settings of my screen. Still on dark mode. Just putting my monitor up. You cannot see that. Okay. All right, so wait, let me just do it like this so you guys can see what I'm dealing with. Max width. Yeah, probably max width. So I'm just gonna type in 100% over here. It does not change because this outer container, I'm just gonna call it container or flexbox. I don't know yet. I'm so used to saying container. Now I need to change again. Okay, so it's because this one is not on wrap. So now if we put this one on wrap, it will actually wrap if the box is big enough. Now it will wrap all of them because we have not set up anything. So here, max width. If you put, wait, how are we gonna do that? I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna try 50% here. Now at least it's doing something. Okay, this works, but now there's no spacing between the boxes, which will become a problem. Probably. Okay, in my Figma, the spacing we have between all of these sections, is 20. So we also need to set that up in the browser. And we need to do that for the main. Yeah, probably. Okay, column, row, same, 20. Yeah, see, it breaks. I told you. So wait, if I just put this one at 33, but that's max. Does grow still work? So grow means that it will grow automatically no matter what. So I think this is gonna work. I hope so. No, because max is max. Oh, so then I should just do 33% in width like I normally do. Yeah, now it works. Even if you do 1%. Yeah, that still works. If you do 60, okay. Well, let's first try with 33 and also make a duplicate. And this one we're gonna delete. Yeah, this one works, you see? So now we have 20 pixels between all of the boxes. And these boxes grow to as big as they can get. I see another problem is that we still have that basic spacing. Elementor said that they're gonna remove that, but they haven't. Have they changed that? Have they done that? I don't think so. So what I heard is that they're normally we would go to the site settings, right, to delete that default padding, but that setting is probably going to be removed. And so it's now called base values. You can see some settings in here. So there should be a global way, I don't know where it is, but there should be a global way to change the base values. Yeah. I'm going to delete that later. Let's first make sure the layout actually works for us. So this one is also, of course, going to grow. Hopla, grow. But it doesn't grow because right now it grows in the width. So we need to turn this container in. Oh, huh? Maybe this one needs to be in a. Okay, now that's weird. Now I thought this would work. Maybe because. Oh wait, this bar. Okay, okay. You see, I put this container on grow, but this box is not reaching the bottom. So this one also needs to be on grow. No, not shrink, but no. Grow. Okay, okay, wait, we're getting there. And now, no. Wait, just the height maybe. Can we choose that max height 100%? No. Yes. So it doesn't grow automatically. Now it works. Is this a good approach? Let's chat about it before we put in all of the content. Let's chat a little bit about this approach. How would you guys build this? Would you guys also build it like this? Let me know. And yes, I know we cannot use the grid right now, or I already told you we don't have the grid yet with the Elementor V4 widgets. So is this the best way to do it? I thought that just putting this one on grow would be enough. Or is that because... I don't know. I don't know exactly. Okay, let's check the comments. What are you guys saying? Interesting approach. Is there a reason you're not building one container for top two containers and separates? Yeah, okay. They will follow the height of container. Yes, okay, okay. So that's a good question. Is there a reason? Yes, there is a reason. Because take a look at Figma. It will become problematic when it's responsive. Okay, so you're saying that if you put this one in one container, these top two, and then these one in a separate one, then what's going to happen to this long one in responsive, right? What are you going to do with this? You can then make this one full width and this one full width, but then you have less freedom. So by putting these ones in one container, you can have more freedom with the boxes. And you know, at the end of the day, it's the same amount of boxes that you're using. Will there be too much padding between the two main boxes? Yeah, we need to fix the padding. That's a good point. I would use Claude to make me adjacent for Elementor. Wow, that's a modern approach. Sorry, my chair makes a lot of noise. It's like a little mouse. I would, for the bottom bar, create one container with the two containers, where the left will be the larger one, and the one on the right sort the rest of them. Yeah, okay. You mean these two in one? And then this one, yeah, that's also hard. No. Yeah, but this one is a problematic one, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I see Fajay, but I wanna, the reason why I use Elementor is so that I don't have to mess with code. I don't wanna put all kinds of code to Elementor and then hope it doesn't break. I wanna feel a little bit of control over what I'm doing because I'm creating a custom layout. You know, this is custom work, and with that, it's really important that you know what you're doing. So yeah, I think Claude can do it, but I want to be able to do it. I'm not exactly sure what he means, but hey, with this approach, but we're just gonna. I think it doesn't really matter. Maybe one container more. Could I done it more efficiently? Maybe, but I think this approach is it's pretty close to the most minimal setup that we can have right now. So let's go back to the browser. Okay, so this one is also on grow. Yeah, that's great. And this one also needed to be on 100% height, but I don't like it. Why does it not automatically grow? Maybe because this box is not on here. Yeah, hey, look at that. So now we don't have to grow this one because all of the boxes will automatically stretch. Hey. It's still pretty similar, honestly, in V4 compared to V3. Okay, let's add some colors. Let's change the padding. Let's style it up a little bit. First, I want to see if I can add some padding. Do I have padding? Section. Does the section have padding? No. What is the padding that I used in these boxes here? Oh, sorry. What is this? Duplicate. Local. Spacing. Yeah, I just did it manually for this website. I don't really have a core class system. And that's kind of fine because this website is so custom. So that's also an interesting insight, I would say, to share. If your website like this, it's like, it's not very consistent, right? So the spacing here at the top is not the same as here at the bottom. Visually, also not, because this is a custom design. Here you have another thing that overlaps. So you can make classes here for the top and the bottom, but here we have this one. This is very hard. So for a very custom layout like this, I would just set it up manually. You can use classes. Maybe I should, but hey, that's not the goal here. I'm just trying to create this layout. Are you working on? Yes, absolutely. This is version 4. This is the new Elementor. We're working with classes. We're having the new atomic widgets, atomic elements in alpha stage. See? Welcome to editor V4. Okay. Yeah, that's let's start with this padding. Just gonna put it in here. That's fine for now. Padding at the top. Let's do 5R and 5R at the bottom. Now all of this annoying padding, I want that gone. If I put this one on 0, is it going to be gone then? No. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I was messing with margin. Oh, now they show it here. You can see. Let me zoom in so you can see it. Here, 10. You see, that's the base value. I don't know how to remove the base value, but it's there. Or is that because it's part of the class? No, it's not. It's not. We can put it here on 0. That will also work. But for the other boxes that are in here, we of course need to do that manually. Yeah, we need to put that at 0. This one is what? No, yes, no. This one I already put on 20. Well, actually, this one, the column, the row should also be on 20. Yes. And then between these two, why is this one still? Oh, hey, wait. Wait, this one still has that annoying padding. 0, yes. Okay, okay, and now between the two main boxes, we're also gonna put 20 in the column. Now we have a perfect layout. If we add colors, you will see this is probably correct. Let's add some colors. I'm just gonna grab some colors from my Figma and give these boxes some background colors. Here as well, this is there's a lot of crazy colors here. I think I have some colors here. Oh, maybe I do. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. Let me see from FA. Okay, I think it's this one. Oh, sorry, text color. Oh my God, Reno. It is what I don't like a little bit about Elementor V4. There's not an easy way. Here, look. I'm adding a color. Oh, so hello. Here. I'm adding a color, and now there's no delete option. I first have to unlink it. Yeah, I need to write this down for Elementor because I think it's an unnecessary click. It's not nice. Elementor feedback. I sometimes give Elementor feedback on this kind of stuff. Removing a color from a color variable is 2 clicks. 1 too much. This is nuts. I don't think that this is great. See what I mean? Yeah. 2 clicks. But hey, I was clicking on the wrong thing. Here I need to set it up. Color 5. Wow, that looks bad for some reason. No, whatever. Okay, we're gonna put the tree CD here in this one. Let's add a few colors. Do I have this one already? Let me zoom out. I'm going crazy. This one. How are you guys enjoying the live stream so far? I think it's a pretty chill one. Good start of the year. Just gonna put in the color. Oh, this one also, they haven't fixed it yet. If I put in a hex code, it doesn't add the percentage automatically. That's also a little bit unnecessary. They can easily add that automatically. Like, why not, right? So, you know, I have to go in back. This is not no-code friendly. If you're not a developer, if you have zero knowledge on code and you're working with hex codes, you think it's not working, you know? I'm back, bad meeting, no new clients. Ah, well, that was a quick meeting. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens. It's not always your fault. Not always, sometimes. Sometimes it's just no match. That's fine. Also, a meeting on the 1st of January. That's hardcore. Okay, tree CD. Oh, I think that's the same color as the salt. What is the color we use over here? Light 6. Okay, let's add light 6 in there as well. La 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 la. And then for the last color, 8E. Do we have that one? No. Okay, so let me put it in here. At the hashtag. There we go. These are the colors that we have from Figma. Let me quickly show you it because it looks a bit weird. And we can start to add the text. It starts to look better. Okay, so now we're going to add some rounded corners. And of course, we're going to use a class for this. Not a variable. Yeah. well, it's best to have a variable for the number of rounded corners, the amount, and then have a class that you apply everywhere. I think that's the best way to do it, because a variable can only be a number. Let me show you. So here, if I go to rounded corners, where is that? Here, border, radius. So in my Figma, I use 12. So if I type in 12, of course that works, but I need to add that on a global level. Oh, they still haven't added that. Oh my God. There's no variable option here. That's okay. Why is it not here yet? No variables for numbers on border radius. That should be here. I don't know why it's not here. I want to be able to select my variables because I already set up my variables here. Oh no, well, no, it's a class manager. What do I mean? Here, this one, you see? Here, rounded S. I already made a class, but I cannot use it now. Or am I doing it wrong? I don't think I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so we're gonna make a new class. Yeah, we're rounded 1 and rounded 2. Oh, we already made that one. Okay, so let's just add rounded 1. Ah, that's too much. Delete, can we just delete it by, yeah, we can. Okay, that's nice. Rounded 2. There we go. Yeah, rounded 2. That's easy. We don't have to copy and paste the style, and then once we want to change it later, we can just go to the class and change it everywhere. Very easy. So in that rounded 2 class, there's just a border radius. Wait, did I add the background color on the class? Oh, no. Yeah, I see. Okay, so this is also interesting. You can see here, that I'm inside of the class, the rounded, and I was like, wait, did I add the color to the class? But no, it's here, but it's coming from here, this style origin. It's coming from the local. That's how that works. Okay. That's a beta, so we have to wait. We get all the things to work properly. Yeah, I know. I'm just complaining a little bit. I hope that they would be a little bit more developed because I already found these issues like 3 months ago and they want to go to beta soon. So I think they should implement this. How's V4 versus bricks? I watched your video on trying out bricks and it looked more difficult regarding classes versus feature. Yes, exactly. I mean, okay, this is an interesting one and not everybody will agree with me. I already know. It's an interesting question. Let's talk about it a little bit. Wait, let me just go here and put the question in the, okay. So here's my view. How would I say this? Elementor has always been a company that has tried to make a product that is visual. You're visually interacting with the web, and you need to understand some concepts about the web, but not everything. And Elementor is kind of like in the middle here. When you look at all the page builders in the world, many developers, so I would say coders with a coding background, they will say like Elementor is amateur, but that's not really the skill of things, okay? So it's more like this. Here on the oh wait, I should do it like this. Here on the absolute left, you have like the super amateur stuff like Squarespace and Wix. And that's fine. You can make a website with it. Nothing wrong. Of course, traditional developers will not like the code. But you can make a website with it. And there's millions of businesses that do that, right? Actually, in Bali, I saw a lot of Squarespace developers. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's not just for DIY. I mean, I think it is, but yeah, because it's too simple. But okay, so you have this. Wait, where are we? We have a Squarespace and then the basic version of Wix, and then you can go one step further, which is like Framer. Framer is also still very basic. You cannot do a lot with Framer, but they're very good with animation, and they have mixed design and development. I think they're actually the first company that succeeded with merging design and development. Adobe has tried it in the past. There's other companies that have tried it. Elementor kind of tried it with their marketing. They're like, yeah, you can design in Elementor. But, you know, Elementor is not really a design tool. Framer is kind of like, it feels like Figma, but then you're also developing. Now Figma itself is doing that with Make. So they're saying, hey, if you just have a Figma design, you could just do one click and it converts it to a website. But that code is the most horrible that we've seen. What I've heard from developers, I should say coders, because again, I'm also a developer. I'm a no-code developer, right? We also develop websites. And so my point is, the further up you go, the more coding and custom it gets. And so you have this Squarespace, Wix, and then you have Wix Studio, which is a little bit more professional. What else? You have Framer, and then Divi. You know, we have older stuff like Visual Composer, and then you go a little bit more pro. I think that's where Elementor is. I think it's kind of like in the middle of the market. And then you go a little bit more pro. You go to like Bricks and Webflow. Even though Webflow in terms of features is more limited than Elementor. Not with animations, but with dynamic stuff because it's not built on WordPress. Webflow has always been for the developers, basically, the people who understand CSS and want to just build in a visually more faster way, because, you know, no code is obviously faster. Not with everything, but for most things it's faster. And that's why the no code has exploded, right? And then at the absolute end, you have super custom page builders where you can customize the code and like do stuff like that. But that's for people that know the code and value customizing that themselves, right? But Elementor right now is moving definitely more towards bricks, because they're having these classes, components. I mean, we don't have components yet, but they're gonna release it soon, probably. It's not here yet, right? I don't think so. I don't know. I need to catch up. But hey, it's gonna move more towards bricks. And then of course the question is, you know, bricks is gonna be more similar to Elementor. Which one do you pick? Bricks has more features. I'm gonna be honest. Bricks has more features when it comes to dynamic content. They have like repeaters built in. Why it's still not in Elementor? Come on, I hope that with Elementor V4, Elementor will realize, or well, yeah, they kind of like already do, but that they realize like, oh, people really want advanced stuff. Yeah, what I mean, if they have already realized that that's what people want, otherwise they would have never made this move, because it's also risky for them, right? They're moving more towards professional, because I think the amateur market has been taken over by other builders, like Framer and Wix. I don't know, it's just my theory, okay? I don't know the exact numbers and how everything works. But my point is, Bricks is still more feature-rich right now, but Bricks is more technical. And people who are very technical often don't see that, because they think in a technical way. But it's in the little details. It's in the little details. The way you add a class in Bricks, it's kind of like clunky. It's like, I really care about these things because I'm a UX designer. That's what I studied, okay? So I really care about these little details. And it's just like Bricks is it's more like technical. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me see. Anyone try? Okay, wait. Let's stay in the discussion. I see a comment here from John. I don't agree. Framer is way more advanced than Elementor. Either way, if somebody is comfortable using Elementor, that is super foul, but he can't expect to make websites in enterprise. Well, John, Well, John, I don't agree. we don't agree here. Because Framer doesn't have a lot of features. And if you want a little bit more features in terms of when it comes to dynamic content, which is what is the most important when websites become more complex, it's not animations, right? When you want a little bit more features, you're gonna have to pay €100 per month per website, and then you're still limited. Let me show you, John. I'm actually thinking about making a video about Framer on why people shouldn't go there. Wait, let me go to the browser. Framer is intense. I do not understand why it's so popular. I mean, it's gorgeous. The design is gorgeous. I love great design. I mean, as you guys know, I'm a designer. But here, look at this pricing. It's insane. Here, for $100, this is per website, eh? Per website. This is the moment where you get, wait, where's the whole list of features? Because there's like, where's the whole, okay, here. So, here, what is it, oh, wait, they moved the redirects now. Okay, that's great. The redirects were first to in the skill plan, which was insane. But here, look, there was a whole list of things. What's only available on the big plan. Here, events, funnels, UTM tracking. That's so important. Like, why is that a pro feature? It's insane. If you want to add editors to your website, it costs money per editor. On WordPress, this is free. If you just add users to the website, they can do stuff. So imagine how expensive this will become for your clients. A/B testing. Okay, you have to have a plugin on WordPress for that. Well, okay, I think they changed some things here because there were some really basic things. Maybe they got some critique because there were some really crazy things here which were only in the Pro. But I think they moved some of the stuff. Sorry, they were only in Skill, but they moved it to Pro. But again, I am very sure that when it comes to dynamic content, Framer is very basic. And I cannot live without that anymore. I cannot live without it, and it's super overpriced. It's a nice platform though. It looks very great. The designs are awesome, but yeah, they overcharge. I think. But their templates are great. Okay, let's go back. Let's see the comments a little bit. One thing I love about V4 is going to be more optimized. Yes, absolutely. It's going to be super minimal when it comes to code. Super minimal. Again, I don't understand everything about it, but hey. But hey, John, for you, like I would seriously look at what enterprises, if this is if you're convinced about this, then I would say do a little bit more, well, make a list of what you think enterprises need and then see if Framer has that. So for example, think about multi-site. Multi-site is something that enterprises often use. So for example, if you make a website for a gym and the gym has 20 locations, they all need a website. And often a multi-site makes a lot of sense. Can you do that in Framer, right? Can you do custom repeaters, for example, with dynamic data? Can you do relationships between custom post types? These things I use all the time now. I don't think you can unless you use custom code. That's the thing with Framer. But hey, that defeats the whole purpose of a no-code builder, right? If you have to code everything. But yeah, I see that Framer did move some of the stuff to the Pro plan. And it's a great platform. It's easy, all in one. But hey, I'm not a fan. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Framer. Yeah, well, I just ranted 10 minutes about Framer because it's another YouTuber I connect with. She made a video on why she moved from WordPress to Framer, and I could So it was a bit more limited. Yeah, exactly. If you're already on WordPress, if you've been here for a while, you probably have seen that frame is very limiting. I'm late. Did he succeed? We're still building, but I'm always distracted by talking to you guys. I agree. Bricks doesn't seem intuitive when watching you play with classes. You seem to pick it up in V4 much more quickly. Yeah, honestly, I also didn't give Bricks a fair shot. I have to be honest. I would have liked to spend more time last year in Bricks. I gave up. I was distracted with AI coding. This year I want to be more focused, more doing stuff here, and maybe I'm still open to Bricks. I don't dislike Bricks. I think it's awesome, honestly. I think Bricks and Elementor right now are the best balance between complexity and simplicity, or functionality and simplicity. So yeah, I think Elementor lacks in well-made templates. Yeah, of course their templates are not great. Hopefully they will do that. They will improve that. I did not say Framer is better for. Oh, okay, sorry. I was comparing it to Elementor with custom code. Many things can be done. And yes, I totally agree. It's very expensive. Yeah, okay. Okay, I thought you said that you think Framer was better for enterprise, which I don't think so. But yeah, it's an interesting one. I also have to dive into Framer more, but I've watched quite a few videos because I want to understand what's in the market. And what I saw was just like, oh my god, this is very beginner basic stuff. Even though the platform is awesome. And let's be honest, WordPress it gives me headaches. Probably you too. I mean, all these updates, all this chaos, these problems, so annoying. So yeah, Happy New Year. Okay, let's put in some content. Come on. So I'm just gonna add in a heading. The new heading widgets. Let's just put in some text. Water that works. I'm just copying things from Figma. I'm not constantly gonna switch from Figma to here, otherwise you guys go crazy. Oh, wait, this one has to go like columns. And yeah, now I'm just gonna quickly switch to Figma to show you the spacing and the styling. So what do we have? We have title 4, we have a normal body text. Then in between those two, we have 8 pixels of spacing, okay? And then on all of the sides, we have 24, okay? So 8 in between, 24 on the sides, title 4. Let's see. Come on. Come on, Reno. Do it. Do we have a class here already for an H4? Duplicate H4. Oh, that's annoying. Let me just go to my classes. What happened here? Save and continue. Yeah, you have to save to go to the classes manager. A little bit annoying. Duplicate H4. What a mess it is here. Can I switch these from position? Oh, yes, I can. H1. H2. Oh. H2. H4. Where's H3? H dark. My classes are a mess. The backgrounds, put them over here. Oh, here's the body text that belongs to typography. Body large. Maybe we need that later. The box, backgrounds, buttons. There's also a background. Sometimes Elementor makes duplicates. Oh, maybe because it crashed. I think because it crashed. Okay, so what is the can I show 6 locations? Test. Oh, yeah, I think Elementor should try to make this better, that it shows where I've used it. So duplicate H4. Let's see. Let's go to the page. Let's exit here. At least it doesn't reload the page. Oh my god. H2? Okay, H2. What is this, Lucy? No, that's an image. I haven't used. Okay, let's just try H4, whatever. H4. No, that's not good. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna make an Wait. Heading. Body. What is the body? Is it just the... What is in the body? It's just the... Oh, the font size, right? Okay, remove. So we're just going to make an H4. And then in the typography, we're going to use a variable for the headings. I already set this up. See, that's nice. And then for the size, I'm going to quickly check in Figma what my title 4 is. That's 32. Now we're going to use rem, of course. So 32 divided by 16 is 2. So that means that in our H4, we're going to do font size 2R. Why does it look so small? Oh, also because of the font weight. It's a bold one. It's a bold move. There we go. Oh, that's very bad. That's fat. That is fat. Wow, incredible. Really fat. We can change it later. That's fine. Okay, this one, we're gonna... Is the body? What is in the body already? In the body, we have the font size of font family. Let's also do that body. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna add the spacing in between, which was 8. Can we do a variable here? Come on. Space and one rem. No. Okay, now we're gonna add a new variable. Space extra s. We're gonna do a half a rem. That's 8 pixels, or I should say 0.5 R. Does this work? Yes. Yes, that works. Okay, 32 around the sides. Do we have the one already here? 2 rem. Yes, we have. Space M. There we go. Hey, and because I applied it to the round... Oh, wait. No, that's not good. No. No, that's not good. I'm applying it to the wrong class. How can I unlink? Unlink. Come on. Unlink. Clear. You have to get used to not adding stuff to the class. Rounded to. Yeah, now I'm also adding it here. Oh my god. Okay, that's not good. So I need to go to the local... Or wait. Oh, you know what? We're just going to do a box. What is this box even? Box bento. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Box bento. Because we're only using this in the bento. Wow, that's so smart, Reno. Thank you. This one has the 2 rem padding. Yes. And then the spacing. No. Yes. The row has half a rem. Where is it? Oh, here. There we go. Finally. Okay, let's check you guys what you're saying. WordPress definitely gives me headaches, but I love the freedom of growth. For me, yeah, exactly, Michelle. Can only imagine how much happier WordPress will make many people if they just change the admin. Yeah. Oh, okay. I agree, John, completely. I've seen the new interface. It's awesome. I've seen it. It's gonna be really cool. Maybe they will release it this year. They've been working on it for a long time. I'm a big fan of your content, Reno. Thank you. Your UI Cami video helped me a lot. Okay, in my first freelance job, but it's not a reliable solution. What do you think about Envato templates? Oh yeah, well, okay. So I understand that UI Cami is not for everyone, but Envato templates are much worse, because these there's actually companies that just try to make money with templates, but they don't follow the best practices at all. I mean, just a little bit, because they just want to make money. So all of these templates, they look good, but once you install it, they are horrible to work with. So no, what I recommend is to learn the craft of design and no-code development. What I'm doing right now, that's one reason why I'm doing these live streams, so you can see me struggle as well. But I'm gonna achieve my goal. I think so. So Yeah, I would not recommend Avado templates. UI Academy is good, but you need to learn how to use it, and then it's solid, but it's not ready for V4 yet. Yuck, the class manager looks awful. There should be an option to put them into category. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it doesn't look awful, but I agree about the part about the categories. So fear of using WordPress outdated UI. Yeah, they really need to they need to update the UI. I'm thinking about making a video about the new UI. It just feels so old, and it's just so bad for the image of WordPress that they still not have updated the interface. How to install it? I have made a TikTok about this. You can use WordPress Studio, local WP. No, okay, let me show you. It's very easy here. This one. WordPress Studio. This is a great tool. Just use this one. Install it. Super easy. It's very easy to work with. You can run it locally. It's from the WordPress company, from Automatic. It's great, super easy to work with. Actually, I use it right now to do this live stream. Let me show you. Here, this is WordPress Studio. I'm using it. The website we're building right now is locally on my laptop. It still loads the internet sometimes, but hey, it's amazing. Thanks for the honest reply. Of course. Thank you, bro. I'm a new subscriber. More power to you. Oh, awesome. New subscriber. That's really nice. Yeah, I always have this idea that like people that my subscribers, they know me for a long time, but my subscriber count still grows. So of course it's new people. So yeah, very welcome. Very nice that you're here. I'm so happy. And I will try my best to create great content. Okay, so let's put in some content. Oh my god, I'm always so distracted with you guys. Duplicate. Can we just simply drag? Yeah, that works. Duplicate. Oh, what? Okay. Let's do some duplication. How fast can we do this? Come on, Reno. Come on. How fast can we do this? Is this fast? Is it gonna crash? Is it gonna crash? Oh, what? Okay. Let's see if we can make Elementor crash. Oh, yeah. Okay, it didn't crash. And we created that class, remember? Box Bento here. Boom. Now the spacing is already set up. The padding. How cool is that? Here, Box Bento. This is the power. Oh, no. This is the power of classes. And now if we want to change it later, we just change it in one place. If you don't know that, okay, so you're in one box, you click Box Bento. Let's say you want to change the padding. You just go in here. You change your variable to, for example, 1 rem, and it changes everywhere. Absolutely beautiful. That's the power. Okay, so let's now add some images, because in our Figma design, let's check it out. Let's quickly take a sneak peek. We have these images and they overlap. It's not super easy. You see this one? Here it overlaps. I've already uploaded these images to WordPress, so we should be able to do it quite easily. Let's quickly change this title. All right. So now I'm just going to add an image, the new image widget. There we go. Let's select it. Salt. There we go. I'm making e-commerce sites for Shopify, but it's my first time using. Oh, nice. I mean, okay, what I'm doing right here is not super beginner friendly, okay? I'm testing a new version of Elementor. But I have many videos on my channel that are more beginner friendly. So I understand this may be a little bit hard to follow, but I'm trying to keep it approachable, but this is not a tutorial, huh? Okay, we need to make sure that it overlaps. So how are we going to do that? First of all, this text is a bit shorter. And then we need to move it down. We also have this new tab over here. I haven't used that one yet. We can do it in two ways. We can mess around with the, well, actually, maybe there is even more ways to do it, but we can mess around with the, no. Yeah, we can also do this, absolute. I haven't actually done that. But here, this is kind of like, it's a little bit problematic if you're using absolute too much. That's not best practice. So I like to avoid that and just play around with the, where is it? Yeah, with this one, I also don't want to use, actually. We can use it. So here, what you can do is you can just say like here, right? You can just push these values. Oh, actually, no, left, sorry. You can do this, -50, and then also here, -50. You see? You can turn to RAM if you want, -3 RAM. Actually, this kind of works. Let's do this one in pixels and the other one in the other idea that I have and see which one is better. -4R. It's kind of cool. And we also do comma. Yeah, we can. Okay. You know what? Let's just do it like this. And then for this image with the, what is it? This one. This one needs to be on the right. So that means that we need to do a trick. How are we going to do that? I'm a little bit afraid that we need a new box, an extra box. If we want to put this one on the right and this one on the left. Or can we work with... Can we do that? If we make it wrap. Let me try. Let's do 40%. Yeah, no, or wait, and what if this one is 100%? Yeah, we can mess around with this. Then how am I going to get this one here? Yeah, this also generates codes. I can just use an extra box. Okay, this is also something I've learned, which is interesting to share. Sometimes you want to avoid using less containers, but sometimes one extra container is less code than adding a whole bunch of CSS. So don't obsess over using as little containers as possible. I actually learned this from Elementor, from a product guy in Elementor. He said that some of the old widgets in Elementor, they contain so much code. I don't know, what's an example? Yeah, the price list probably, or the pricing table, the call to action, these kind of widgets that contain a lot of shit. These have a lot of code in them. So sometimes it's better to just do things manually and add a little box yourself and add a background color. So you know what? That's what we're going to do here. Why not? Let's just put it in a... No, not wrap. Yes. So now we're just going to add maybe... I don't know, can we use a div block? Probably not. See what I'm doing here? And then this div block and this image. This div block needs to have a specific width, max width, minimum width. It can scale. What do I want the image to scale? This image is pushing automatically, so we also need to change its size. So let's do like 30% and then put it on grow. No, that's not going to work. It's already skewing it as well, right? Yeah, it's skewing it. Huh. That's an interesting one. How are we gonna do this image? I am not exactly sure yet. Maybe we need to just mess around with the width. Let me just try that, the width. What if I just put this one on 60%? Yeah, then it will keep its proportion. And then this one should have no padding. And does it grow? No, what's the size of this box? Max width. Is it just because this one is growing it, making it bigger and smaller? Yeah, okay, so now we can decide, the box automatically adjusts, and the image decides basically how big everything is, which is good. I do not like it though, that this image has so much overlap. Okay, wait, let's do a quick save. I want to do a little trick. Let's see if that works without breaking the whole thing. I want to cut off this image by using a crop, but not a crop in Elementor. A crop in WordPress. Let's see if that works. Edit. Crop. Yeah, here. Look at that. This window is also so annoying. Look at this. I just applied a crop, and now I need to click here, apply the crop. Then I need to click here, save the edits. And then I need to select it again. We're jumping all over the place. But hey, I fixed it, you see? Yeah, and now we need to just mess around with the spacing again. Can we do this again? Maybe this is a good approach. Wait, the right, we need to pull it. So -4R. Yeah, look at that. And then also from the top, can we push it down? But now it's too, no, that's not gonna work because there's padding here. So we need to do -2R at the bottom then. Oh, but now it's gonna skew the image. Yeah, okay. This is not good. No. So here, I wanna use another trick. Here I wanna use the position. I just told you there are two ways to do this. First of all, it's messing with the margin, but now it's gonna skew the image. It's gonna make the image disproportional. And so we are going to go to effects and here transform. We're gonna move it with this one. So we're gonna move it to the side by doing 4R or 3. But it's also not big enough. Wait. I think we're gonna have a problem with that bottom. -3R. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, this is not gonna go well. This image is too big. In here. How are we gonna do this? Okay, let's check the comments for a little bit. Oh, whoa, seeing your work with the classes in real time is a game changer. It seems V4 is a lot like Figma. Yes, exactly. It's very much like Figma. Export website like a template of basic properties. Answer. Yeah, sir, this is not a support channel for Elementor. I'm not a support channel. So that's not what this is about. This is a live stream. And I'm trying to build something, and we're doing this together. We can interact in the comments, but this is not a support channel where I can just help everyone. Isn't there an object fit cover for image? Yes, maybe. You mean for a proportion? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, that is the preview. We don't need a big one, by the way. That's a good point about the image. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Havasa 8092. Good idea. Good idea. Because you're right. There is a setting. Contain. Yeah. Oh, it was already cute. Hey. See? This is what the live streams is all about. We're doing this together. I don't always have all the answers, guys. This is great. Oh. This is great. This is why I do the live streams. I mean, not the only reason, but it's definitely great to fix things together. And I think, actually, now that I think about it, with the top, if we do this -2R trick, it's gonna make the box not, Yeah, I'm still having this space over here, which I don't like. Because on my Figma, oh, wait, in Figma it's the same. Okay, wait, let me show you my Figma. Actually, there is some white space over here, so it's fine. But this text is shorter, maybe? Okay, let's see. Let's see this text. Hopla. Nah, that's too much. And why is there still space at the bottom here? I think I changed that image. Or is that because I set up the height? It's getting quite complex now, huh? Height. Oh, wait, the height is adjusting to the container size, looks like. What if I do 100%? No. Okay, now I am... So the height of the image... Oh, look. This is how I can play with it. Ah. Like, this is getting somewhere. Why 110? I don't like that. What if I do 100? See, I cropped it. I was like, what? Why? It's probably because of the way that the flex box works. But now the position, we have it at the top. What is this space also? Yeah. Yeah. It's getting a little bit challenging with this image. Let me think. Yeah. Just learn something new. Yes, exactly. Nice. Nice. Yeah. 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 Don't spam in the comments, guys. That's not good. So this is not a support channel. We're just trying to build something here. This is challenging. I need to think about this. What am I going to do here? What can I do to make sure that this doesn't go out of hand or doesn't go wrong? I think I still need to mess around with the margin to make sure that we counterbalance the padding inside of the box. I can mess around with the padding in the box, but I don't want to do that because that's a class I want to use for everything to keep it manageable. Oh, sorry, at the bottom. Oh, -2R. But then it's not white again. Maybe because this text is growing automatically? What if we just give this text the width that it actually needs? Minimum width? Okay. So what if we do 40%? That doesn't work. Probably because this image is... Okay, what if we just do it like this? So this box will just do whatever, and then this one is the one with the width. 50%. No, percent. Okay. Or can we use basis? Is that this one? I don't know. Now it's getting a little bit hard, guys. I'm struggling with this image. And why is that? So this flex box is on a row. The space is fine. Yeah, I think we just need to max width 100%. Yeah, okay. I think we just need to mess with this image. The size of it. So let's try one more time. 50%. Yeah. Yeah, of course I can always okay, yeah. There's always one way to solve it, which is just go to transform and then add a skill to it as well. So like 1.1, 1.1, now it's bigger, and then just move with this one. This, yeah, maybe this is also just fine for now. Scale 1.2. Is that too much? 1.15. Oh. Yeah, I think this actually, I think we're there. Just want to move it up a little bit. Can we do that with some padding or some margin? 1 minus R. So it's a little bit higher than the text, but then also a little bit wider so the text doesn't. Yeah, I think we're getting there now. But why is that box? Yeah. This is a little bit hard. This is where I think it's good enough. Let's see how it is responsive. It's hard, huh? Okay, let's see what you guys think. Can you use positioning of an image as relative to the parent element, the box? What do you think? Yeah, we can use absolute positioning, or wait, what do you mean? Positioning of an image as a relative to the parent. Yeah, so how do what feature do I use? What do you mean? Don't overthink it right now. I would move on. Yeah, okay. okay. Looks reasonable. Yeah, you're right. We should not be perfectionists. This is good enough. Okay. Let's put in some other stuff here. Just putting in some text. And this box actually is middle aligned for the text. Do we have a text aligned middle? No, we don't. So what if we do go here and then text align middle? That works. I want to use a class for that. Do I have that text align? No, or align? No, I don't have that. Okay, so I want to use a text for that because this is one of these things that you use a lot on the website. So I think you should use add a class for that. And then inside of this box, we can just put it in the middle. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Yes, but then also, no, wait, the content should be in the middle. The size is already fine. The content should be in the middle. But that doesn't work right now. Yeah, because it was still the direction was not good. Okay, so this is how it is in my Figma. Okay, this section is quite funny because it only has one text. This one only has a title and then this image. I think we can do this quicker now. Just gonna drag in a new image. delete this one, select the hands. Let's get the hands. Yeah, and now. Yeah, we could just mess with the size here to keep it easy, because it's already 100% of the width. It's easy to do it like this. Yeah, honestly, with these kinds of things, it doesn't really matter that much, huh? Because it's a custom design. So, no, that should really be bigger. 1.5. Hey, look at that. That looks good. Oh, shit. Okay, this is one of the things which you need to know. You cannot add multiple things by switching between these tabs. You just close it and then open it again. And then you can add another one. Okay, 0.5. 1R. There we go. Almost 1.8 or 0.8. That looks pretty close to what I want. Maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, a little bit smaller. 1.9. 1 then. 1, okay. There we go. That was easy. Let's quickly check responsive. It's not going to be good now, I already know. Can you please load, please, Elementor? Thank you. It's not loading. It's not loading. That's fine. Maybe we can just test it like this already a little bit. Not too bad. Yeah, these kind of layouts are a nightmare for responsiveness. For tablets, I mean, honestly, this thing kind of behaves okay. It's probably almost impossible to keep it in the corner there. But then I should spend more time on that positioning. I think it's getting there. Okay, now we're going to do one more thing. We can do it faster now. Let's go to Figma. We have this one, the dough. So I think that will be quite easy, because we know now how that works. We need an extra box. And then we need to drop in that image. We're not going to spend too much time on it. We're just going to use another div block. And in that div block, the heading is going to be in there. No. No. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And then we're going to put this one, not the bento, but the local, on a vertical one. And then what did we do? Did we also put a... Yeah, we did put a size here, but did that influence the layout? It did it a little bit, yeah. 50%. You know what? Let's copy this style. Paste the style. Wait, what if I just copy and then paste the style in here? That would be fun. Hey, pretty close. But it needs to be bigger and fatter. It needs to be really fat. This one. 1.4. Hey, look at that. That's a good guess. Oh, don't go too far. Hey, we're already there. Oh, no. We messed it up. You see over here? Okay, well, let's see if we can mess with the... Because often if you can mess with this... Yeah, see? Here, the salt also needs to overlap. Yeah. Yeah, this is why it's so hard. Okay, but I can still, of course, go in here. Just mess with this. Yeah, this will work. Move. There we go. Hey, see, we're getting better. Now we're also we haven't messed up the salt here. That also needs to overlap. This was good. Thank you, Pixel Kit. You're right. I was overthinking it a little bit. It's definitely good enough. Uh-oh. No, you see, we messed up with the layout. In our Figma, this was a perfect cross. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not happy with that. Why? See what I mean? Maybe I should just... But how does the height is defined by this one? Yeah, I can use my eyes, but this is of course not perfect. Yeah. See what I mean? I think just messing with this one is better. At least we're not messing up the layout then. Yeah. 1.25. There we go. 1.45. There we go. That looks decent. Yeah. Yeah, hey. Hey, come on. Let's check our Figma. It is pretty close, huh? Pretty close. Check the browser. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Almost 2 hours of live stream. Oh my goodness. How is the mobile? Yeah. Why do you have to ask the difficult questions? Okay, let's take a little sip. Let's take a breath to mentally prepare us for tablet mode. Because that's gonna be challenging. Looking good. Yeah, right? It's looking good. Okay, we're gonna click on tablet mode. I'm gonna hold my heart. Okay. Not too bad. It's not horrible. It's pretty alright. Okay, so now we need to, of course, grab the main. Wait, let's close all these panels. Let's close the panels. Flexbox. We need to grab the main box. This one is not going to be a row anymore, but a column. Yeah. Here. See? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We just need to mess around with these two. What are we going to do with these two? Oh, that salt's going to be huge if it's going to be... Let's try to make that one vertical. This one, of course, is going to go to 100%. 100%. Oh, no. Why is that not working? There's another reason. And that's probably because this flexbox is probably still has a size, max width, see? So this one we need to put at 100%. And then this salt. Yeah, now we need another box because this looks horrible. Huh, okay, what are you guys saying? Fix height on the top boxes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's try. I can do that. Size, max height. So let's try. Yeah, but then where are you going to put the salt? If this is the solution, where are you going to put the salt? See what I mean? See, it's a bit awkward, the layout now. So it's nice if the salt is on the right. Wouldn't it help if all the images didn't have an excess space? Would it make it easier to achieve the placement? What do you mean excess space? You mean like that we need to crop them? Is that what you mean? Make the salt smaller? Do you have predefined breakpoints on which one? Yeah, it's just the default one I use. Stack them up. Mobile will be easy. It's tablet is the hardest. I would hide the least important boxes for tablet. Yeah, okay. That's the last solution I want to use. If this is not going to work, then we're going to do that. Make the salt box into... Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking as well. I think that will look better, but that means that I want to set that up on mobile, on the desktop. So we're just going to add one box around these two. Yeah. So, and then this box, of course, needs to have the 8 pixels. And then the spacing needs to be 0. So now it looks the same, but now we have an extra box to work with on tablet mode. So this box we can put then on, yeah. Oh yeah, it's still horrible. See what I mean? So now the size of this height, height 50%. And this one, contain. Yeah, but that's the whole widget, huh? This is how I'm still figuring out how to work with these kinds of images in V4, because this is of course the widget width, and in V3 we had a setting in the style panel to change the image inside of the widget. I think salt should be 50% with something next to it that's 50%. Yeah, both 50%. Salt container in a box. Yeah, okay. I don't think we need an extra box, because I think the settings here are the widget box setting basically. Yeah, that's what I mean in cropping the image, but I believe you got it. Everything looking good. Yeah, we can crop it a little bit more, but that doesn't solve these kinds of extra spaces. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how does that work? Yeah, that's the object positioning. And why does the box become so tall? Or did we add excessive space? Bottom. Now it's getting a bit hard. Why is the default so wide? I said, yeah, strange. Yeah, exactly, strange. And now the spacing is left and right. The Studio opens in a browser, not like VS Code. No, you can install Studio on your computer. You can just install it on your computer. Why is there so much space? And make the text like 30 C. What do you mean CH? What does that mean? I'm thinking to reset the image somehow. Yeah, but that will also that will not help. What did I do wrong? What did I set up here? This is all nothing, because otherwise it would show that. There's nothing here. There's just some spacing, some margin, which is fine. But didn't we have that before as well? Do you remember? Huh? Oh, shit. Huh? Wait. Oh shit, I'm editing the class. Oh my god, Reno. Oh. Okay. Okay, I didn't break anything. With 50%, maybe we need to play around again with the width of this one. Yeah, just make it smaller. Now it becomes, okay, there we go. This is starting to look all right. And then of course it's moved because of these settings over here. That's because of this. So let's put this one at 0. Yeah, okay, bottom is fine. We of course need some minus, what is it, 3R? Yeah, we need that. Can we also do that on the top? Minus 2R. Yeah, a little bit. Minus 1R. It's fine. And then it's not pushed to the sides because this box, space between. Uh-oh, not the class again, Reno. This one. Are you talking to yourself, Reno? Yes, I am. I'm sorry. Is this fine? Yeah, I think I fixed it. This is okay. Is it great? No. Is it good enough? Yes. Should the salt be bigger? Yes. Skill 1.1. Yeah. It's hard. I think this is fine, honestly. Yeah. And installer running it now, but editing. Yeah, of course. It opens in the browser. I'm still using the browser, okay? It's not that you're building the website in WordPress Studio. If you use WordPress Studio, it opens the browser. Your Elementor always works in the browser. That's important to understand. Elementor is a browser web app. That's all right. Thank you, Michelle. The image also have empty space around. It removes the space. Yeah. We should also crop that one, right? Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit. I think this is fine, honestly. Do you not agree? It's just a little bit lame that everything is on the left now. But I think this is good enough for mobile. It should just look good. It's annoying that it automatically selects the class. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it does that. Yeah, okay. Okay, this one is a little bit too big. Uh-oh. Sorry. Where is it? No, not transition. Transform. Sterile origin. Okay. What if we leave it? What if we play around with the size? 90% of what it was. That's easier. See what I mean? Maybe we can just leave the settings we have on desktop to make it easier for us. And then just put it up a little bit. Mine 1R. See what I mean? Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, honestly, I think we're there for tablet. You know what? I'm gonna switch this one up. Maybe that will look better. Is there a feature? No, let's just do it manually. Yeah, this looks better. honestly. Yeah, yeah. No, just at the top, like all of the other things. Okay, interesting. Yeah, good. It still overlaps. Why can I not scroll? Hello? Sometimes it doesn't work to scroll. Okay, let's look, check here at the bottom. Okay, it doesn't overlap the text. Yeah, perfect. Hey, we fixed tablet modes. But now there's, oh, hey. Havasa, you are smart. Yep. Good point. So we messed it up. So we should do it like this, and then on the tablet, we should put this image as the first. I know this feature, order here. There we go. And also on the mobile, yeah, we just need to change the position again. Yeah, but this one, of course, 100%. And then this image is so small. So we're gonna make it bit 24 watt. Well, let's do 100. No, that's too big, bro. Let's do this. And then the top, at the bottom, that's not good here on the top. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is this box not growing? Maybe because we pulled it up? There's only a skill here. You see the problem? There's no padding bottom here anymore. Maybe because this one has settings with... No. Huh? Am I crazy? -2? Do you know any CSS or what? Yeah, I mean, okay, so here's the thing. I could, of course, learn CSS and try to fix it that way, but you're also testing things with CSS. It's not that if you know code that you always immediately have the perfect solution. Of course, you have more options, but hey, I like no code. I kind of like this process of like figuring out what's the best way to do it. And sometimes it's not perfect, but that's the same with code. You know, it's not that that all coders always use the perfect code. So you're just trying to find ways. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just manipulating CSS here. That's it. Maybe I use a little bit too much because this is a challenging situation. But yeah, that's my view on that. Let me remove the comments. Okay. Yeah, this one is challenging, guys. The padding. What if we put like 1R over here? Yeah, but why is this? Why is this one maximum height? There we go. That's 0. No, not 0. We need to put 100%. Yes. There we go. Now I fixed it. This looks good. This one, we're just gonna put it. Yeah, and this one also again at 100%. This image is now small, so let's make it 80%. There we go, it overlaps a little bit, perfect. These two, of course, are going to be 100% over here. Percent. Hello? Uh-oh, shit, I'm in the class again. Come on. It's annoying. Hello? Why is this flexbox not wrapping? Or can I just put it on column now? Yeah, that will also work. That will also work. Just gave this one 100%, which I don't need to. Oh, I do need to. Okay. 100%. This positioning is a little bit messed up. Left at the top, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Just don't like it that it's, wait, 70. No, that's fine. Sphinx positioning. Yeah, there's a transform here. Of the size. Oh, wait. What was the size? 1.45 was the size. Let's first do that. 1.45. And then we're just gonna move it manually. Oh, uh-oh, shit, I'm doing it again. You see that? I messed it up. 1.45. Then I need to add a new one. And this one we're gonna move. Actually, 0.5 is fine. And then this one, 1R. Uh-oh. Okay, also 0.5. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. Oh, what was this again? This trick. What was that again? We're getting there. Had to nip out to the shop. How did you get the salt tablet issue? I will show you. You don't even need the images on one tips. You don't even need. Yeah, of course. You can always go for hiding stuff on mobile. You can, but this is a complex layout. This is the challenge of today's live stream. To create a custom layout that works on all devices. Of course, I can hide. That's easier. I understand, but hey, we're trying to challenge ourselves. Okay, that's what this live stream is about. Okay, and then again, what is the... Where does that height come from? Again, what was it? No, it was in this one, and then the height. Here, there we go. 100%. Oh, a div block with 100% width, minimum width, okay. And then an image. Oh, by the way, this is also a thing for Elementor. They don't show the dot, the gray dot here. Let me write that down. 213. They don't show the gray dot in the tabs when it's coming from another class. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Why? Why is this happening? I'm having this problem now. These columns is fine. Padding is fine. Size, max height. Is it messing up? And 25 RAM, that doesn't help. It's weird. I think this one should be at 100%. Same way as we had here. Max height. No, it's also not. So how did I do that? With, you know what? Let's just copy and see what happens. Copy the style. I don't know. This one messed me up a little bit. I did solve it though. But this was not a pretty solution. I am not proud of myself right now. And that's fine. Not everything has to be perfect. Yeah. What's happening here? 1.3 and then some sizing or some move. 1.3. All right, there we go. Oh, no. I'm doing that wrong all the time. 1R. Yes. 2R. Yes. That's fine, but then it needs to move up a little bit with margin. 1R. Oh, no, not all the sides, just the top. 1R, 2R. There we go. Now we fixed it. Okay. Whew. And this one is where is it? A column. The div block. Oh, the div block doesn't have that spacing. Oh, it doesn't have the gap feature. Interesting. This one has to be 8 pixels. Or better, half a rem. There we go. I think we're done. I think we did it. This is awesome. Let's publish it and see how it is in a real responsive page. On the real final page. Okay, what's gonna happen again? Can we not see our final page, Elementor? Elementor, what's happening? Or is this a WordPress issue? Let me just refresh this one. Plugins. Pages. How hard is it? View. I'm just asking you to view the page. It's just not working. Somebody know why? What the hell? Why is it not working? So weird. No, whatever. We're just gonna open it in Elementor and test it inside of Elementor so that we can get to kind of like a conclusion for this live stream, and then I'm gonna go and end the live stream. So if you still have some questions, drop them in the comment. Internal server file. What? Oh. Sometimes, huh? Sometimes. What's happening? This is also WordPress. Sometimes everything just breaks. This is annoying. I don't know what the reason is. Oh my god. What happened to my website? Okay, let me quickly just switch off I'm just quickly gonna restart my server, my WordPress Studio server. Enough processing power. Oh, maybe my laptop is like, okay, wait, monitor. Maybe I need a new laptop. Let's see, memory. Am I on my max memory? Memory use 16 gigabytes. And I have 18 gigabytes. Yeah, maybe I'm using too much memory. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay, W3 mechanics. You can just replay it. You're doing it locally. Yeah, I'm doing it locally. Maybe I just need to stop the server and restart it. Let me just stop the server. And yeah, let me switch to what I'm doing right now. So I'm here in my WordPress Studio, and I just stopped the server. Just gonna start it again. And then open the site in my browser. Yeah, what could be the reason? Is it a RAM issue? Can I change the RAM settings here? There's not a lot of things you can do here. I was thinking it just uses the max amount of settings on your computer, or the maximum available. That's what I was thinking. But hey, it doesn't want to work right now. It doesn't want to work. I am not happy. I just wanted to check my end result. Is that too much to ask? Come on. Load for me, Elementor. Please. What is the local server called? WordPress Studio. Nah, internal server error. Nah, this is shit. I just wanted to check the end result. I guess we're having a problem. I mean, we're having a problem for sure. But maybe I can just not show it at the end of this stream. I think we achieved it. I just wanted to check like how it moves for all the way from desktop to mobile. Safe mode. Let's try that. Give it a moment after restart so all servers are running before diving in. Okay. Maybe I want to go too fast. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's just shit. How can I have an error 500? You know what? I will try one more thing. I'm just gonna drop this into ChatGPT and see what it says. Okay. There. You know what? I'll do it with you guys. Why not? Let's try to debug this. Wait, how am I gonna do this? It's like this, and then I'm gonna switch to ChatGPT. Yeah, now you should see my ChatGPT. Okay, I just made a website with Elementor, and apparently it doesn't open the editor and the front end anymore. It gives me the following error. I think it's called 500 error. We'll see. We'll just paste it in here. Let's see what happens. Local WP or low cost the best. Yeah. A little bit shit. And it happens at the end. Okay, well, very easy. All right, tell us, Fat J. Tell us. Even ChatGPT has difficulty figuring this out. I did not know this live stream would be 2.5 hours. I always think it will be faster, but that's always the case. At least we have a goal. We achieved the goal, and you can just not view the end result, unfortunately. Okay, well, let's see. PIP, get access again. Recovery mode, disable Elementor. Yeah, okay. Global variables data. Disable variables feature. Regenerate CSS. Okay, we can try that. Oh yeah, so much. It's just so weird. Latest patch, check the PHP version. Clean up the save. You have a save history. It runs, it makes this error. You're what? Do more of those, please. Very educational. Thank you. It's nice. I hope you guys like the live stream. We're having a technical problem now, but turn off the app or reboot. Maybe it will work. It can be your Mac OS. Can also be. Clean up the save. What do you mean? Okay, let's try to do the. Wait, let's try to do the. Refresh this one. Does it work? Okay. Let's try to go to tools. Clear cache. Do we have an update? No, we don't. Let's close this one. But I had problems before already. Did you guys see that? When I was trying to open the page. I'm having a problem with this server, so I'm just going to close the server now and restart my WordPress studio. It is what it is. Use WP Cleaner. Oh, okay, it's a plugin. You sadly need another plugin for this WP Rocketer. Oh, okay, all right. Normally not enough server memory gives you at least 1 GB locally. Okay. Yeah, I think I need a new laptop. I want to get the new MacBook, but it's not out yet. So the M5 Pro. I bought a laptop, but only with 16 or 18 gigabytes of RAM. It is not enough to do these kind of live streams. So, okay, let's try that one plugin. Oh, of course. I closed off my WordPress Studio, lol. Open the website again. I'm sorry, guys. This is not part of the plan, as always. I'm having an issue. Cannot open the editor anymore. No. Not a laptop issue. No, check how much you gave your local server. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, wait. Activity monitor. Let me check my map. How much did I give it? Yeah, I don't know. Studio only uses 400 megabytes right now, but I don't know how to give it more. It says it's peaking a little bit, but I never had it. It's not a big website. Like, why does this happen? Should I close off some stuff? Let me close off some other applications. Maybe it's gonna go a little bit lower now. Let's close off Figma because Figma is a huge one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, internal server error. It is weird, guys. I mean, at least I made it work. I think I just need like a whole new install. Just need to start over with this website. What was that plugin again? Sync the library. Recovery mode. Yeah. You think, yeah, you think it's PHP? It's weird, but it says server error. What? Okay, let's go back to ChatGPT. What is normally a 500 error? Okay, you did a lot of save, right? Well, no, not a lot. I think only like a few times. That means he loads a lot of revisions into the RAM. No, I think I only did it like 4 times or something. Okay. Anything can be deleted, revisions in WordPress. Okay. Where can we do that? Ask me to change internal embedding methods. I don't think we have used any embeds. Pretty sure about that. Save mode. After this, I'm gonna stop. I'll just do a whole new server when the live stream is over, and then for next stream, I can just do that. Maybe also because maybe it's an alpha issue. I don't know. This is not good. I don't know if it's Elementor's fault or it's my fault. Somebody says my laptop is not fast enough. Go to options and change the link. The link? What link? You mean the page link? Is that what you mean? Oh shit, almost knocked over my coffee. Permalink could also be Elementor V4. Yeah, exactly. It's still an alpha, right? The BP optimize and clean up the database. Okay. I just want to try a few things. It's kind of interesting as well, like what happens. But I don't know if this is relevant. The live stream is basically over already. WP optimize. I'm also going to try to change the permalink. That's a good one. Wait, where did they move that? Who? Oh, here. Post name. Yeah, but this is just a page, right? Do you mean this link? Bakery. Let's do bakery 1. Let's view the page. No, doesn't work. Optimize. Let's try a plugin. Clean versions. Just try web optimize. All right, we're gonna try. The home page still visible. Good question. Just click from here. Wait, what page is it? Let's close all this. Yeah, let's just click here. Home page. Is it visible? No. Wait, did I even set up the home page? Reading. Yeah, I did set up the home page. Visit site. It just doesn't do anything. What weird. Okay, let's try this plugin. Change the day and post name again. Okay. We're just trying things together. It's kind of funny. Save. Refresh. Critical error. Can we now still do plugins or no? Okay. Okay, what are we gonna optimize here? Oh. Guys, this has nothing to do with WordPress or Elementor plugins. It's a virtual server space. Give your VM more resources from your laptop before... Yeah, okay. All right. I think I'm going to buy a new laptop. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, right? It's not even a crazy website. And I love to do these live streams, so... this plugin, I don't use that one often. Updraft Plus. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right. What do I optimize here? Revisions? Where's the revisions? Oh, optimize database tables. Oh, so hello. But it can be the case that the revisions influence the RAM, right? I guess. So where do I do the revision? Let's just run the optimizations one more time. If this doesn't work, then I think I'm gonna give up for today, which is fine. Is it done? There was no scheduled cleaning disabled. Is it done? Is it done? Optimize database. Yes, but if you also set up your server on very low RAM, it's also not good. The other guy is also right. Okay, so how do I set up WP Studio to have more RAM then on a Mac? Because there's no options in the activity monitor of Mac. I don't know how to get, I know on Windows how to do that, but I don't know on Mac how to give an application more RAM, if you know what I mean. Okay, it's done. Let's check it. View. Critical error. Yeah. Yeah. Post name again. Try to open with Elementor. Post name to what? I already changed it 2 times. That I don't know. That's why I don't use Docker. Okay. No, it's not working. All right, let's try. The permalink settings are on day and age now, so let's try it one more time. Change the post name. Let's try to do the regenerate CSS one more time. I've never had this. Why is it happening in a live stream? Come on. It's hard, huh? I'm really appreciative of you guys helping me. Yeah, maybe I just need to use local WP. I need to transfer it to local WP for the next live stream. That's a good idea. Yeah, maybe I just need to know. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Like I don't want to spend an hour debugging this. We got the result. You can scroll back in the replay and see we set up the desktop, we set up the tablet, we set up the mobile. It worked. It was a challenging layout, but we did it. So yeah, I think it's pretty. I think it's enough effort we put in this PHP memory. Yeah, but where do I do that? I think in local WP you have this option. I still have it on my computer to set up PHP. Wait, let me show you guys. Where is it? Local. So this is my bricks website. Let's see if this one works. Okay. Oh. Local. What's my password? One-click admin. Let's just do that. Oh. What are you guys? You guys still looking at my? Let me try to log in with this one. Okay, this is my bricks website. I'm now using local. If this works, does that mean that it's not my laptop then? Yeah, it loads super fast. This one is much better than what WordPress. Oh, maybe it's just maybe yeah, okay. I don't want, yeah, I have tried this once. But that's very hard. I mean, you have to do You have to get into the code. It's a little bit too much for this live stream. You can go to Elementor system info. Okay, let's try that. LMS suggestions. I don't have a lot of experience with LMS platforms. Yes, it's not your laptop. Okay, all right. Setup of a bad WordPress thing. Okay. All right, at least it's not my laptop. That's good to know. I almost wanted to order a new one. So wait, what is the... what did you say? Memory limits? System info. Oh, 265 megabytes. That's not a lot. And that's because of what WordPress Studio is doing. Is that how it works? Oh, so that's why why somebody said just increase your memory limits. Ah, I see. Needs to be 512, yeah, or 1 gigabyte. Yeah, okay, but I've had issues with 265 as well. Oh, it's way too small. Okay, where do I change this, guys? Can you quickly, easily change that with a plugin? Or am I going crazy now? Is that how it works? Maybe a plugin can change that PHP ini file? Oh my god, I did not want this live stream to be this. Increase RAM? Memory users, memory limit HP user server, check and provide suggestions. Check and suggestions. Memory, let's see. I don't think this is gonna work. Nah, probably not. It's not a plugin. php.ini. Okay, wait. Yeah. Wait, we need like file manager so we can check the code. Can you like change the code with these? I think with this one, you can change the code. I don't know what WP Studio is using. A lot of problems with Arc using too much. Yeah, it's like it's Chrome issue, right? But I don't think this is the browser that's using too much RAM, right? It's the website that needs more. There's no way doing it only php.ini. Yeah, okay. I think with this plugin you can get to the code and then you can change it. Let's see, manager. No, thank you. Where is that file? Where is that file? There's no way doing it in WordPress. Yeah, okay, but with this kind of plugin, you can go there, right? You need to go to core files of your local. Okay. Okay, guys, oh my god. I also need to pee. Wait, can I do this? Let me just close off these tabs. So I can share my screen with you. WP Studio. And then I can do the Finder. Yeah, here. Where is it? Where is it? Let's also ask ChatGPT because he probably knows that. Where is PHP ini file? Oh. I want to increase my memory limit. Where do I do that? I'm asking ChatGPT for help. You WordPress memory as root, WordPress memory. Yeah. Okay, here. Oh, it says wp-config.php. Okay, that's it. ChatGPT says this. wp-config.php. config.php, open with cursor. Let me switch to you guys so you can also see. Cursor. Where is the memory limit in general? I think it's already in there. Let's search for memory. No, it's not in there. I need to put it at the end. Memory limits. So let's do 1028. 1028. If I save this and I go into the config, I did save it now. Do I put it at the end? Yeah, okay. Yes, you can do that as well. Okay, okay. All right, ChatGPT says yes. Put it at the end. Add this above the line. That's all. Stop editing. Happy publishing. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Happy publishing. It doesn't even say that. I'm just pushing this in ChatGPT. Let's see. Like this. We're almost there, guys. That is actually wrong. Oh. The code is below this line. WP settings. Oh, shit. Debug. Huh? Nah. Okay, let's just try. Let's just try. Debugging it live. What a crazy live stream. Please be good to me. No, it didn't work, and that's probably because system info, did it update? It did not update. But in ChatGPT, I can tell it that it should like just wait. Let me show you. This is fun. This is fun. Here, cursor. Okay. I'm just wait. ChatGPT, ChatGPT. Here. Just put it in the right spot for me. I want 1000 megabytes of memory. I think ChatGPT can update it for me. I'll restart the server. Okay. ChatGPT can update the code in Cursor with that application. You have to reboot. Okay. So debug.false. Oh, okay. Now he has corrected it. It's now over here. So we're gonna save it. Then let's close off these tabs. And arc. Yes, now we're only at bricks again, and then not this one. Not this one. No, yes, the bricks one. Then I'm going to go to my server again. We're going to stop it. Let's just refresh. Just close WP Studio. Open it again. This is the last thing I try. I promise now. Start. Okay, run. WP admin. Elementor. System info. Yes, it worked. See? Memory is now 1080. So, okay, we achieved something, guys. We use Cursor and ChatGPT to update And now we should be able to open it. If it doesn't work right now, I give up. Never give up. Yeah, it's one of these moments where I'm like, I don't want to fix it because I felt like it's so boring for you guys to watch. Some people already left. I see that. It's like, I understand. It's like, no, this is not fun. But sometimes maybe it's also good, you know, to see, there's another problem, guys. There's another problem. There's not a problem. 500. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. There's another problem. Yeah, I need to give up now. Unless a PHP guys, I'm gonna transfer this website to local WP, see if it works over there. I'm gonna do that off stream, and then next time we can continue with this project. We achieved this layout, which was not easy, on desktop, on tablet, on mobile. I made it responsive, I just didn't check the full version. It's fine. This was a good stream. Come on. Come on. It's fun to see the troubleshoot. Oh, okay. You guys like it. Time for exactly. Exactly. No, so close yet so far. Yeah. It didn't work, no. I mean, we tried. Hey, this was cool, right? We did this together. We were very close. We were able to increase the memory by messing with the codes as no coders. Come on. We're getting close. We did it together. This was cool. Yeah. Try installing it fresh. Yes, I'm gonna do that. Maybe it's also Elementor. I don't know what's happening. I was just editing. I tried to open the page. It all broke. It didn't make any sense. It's just weird. Yes, we're gonna take a break. This live stream was fun, guys. It's almost 3 hours. We did 2 hours of building and talking about the future, about WordPress, about other stuff. This was interesting enough. I like it. It's a good stream to start off the year. I'm very happy with everybody who was here live. And yeah, if you're watching the replay, then thank you for watching as well. I'm gonna continue with this website soon because I want to get better with Elementor V4. I just need to set up this whole thing. Yeah, I also tried bricks actually. I have bricks open here. And then I'm gonna go after this one. Let me see. No, that's a different camera. Browser. Hey, look. I've been playing around with bricks a little bit here. This is the way. It is the class system of bricks. It's a bit weird. Yeah, it's much more technical, like I said. Now you're adding the class. It's also similar in many ways, of course. Wait, how do I see that the button is selected? That's weird. It scrolls down. Button outline. Actually, I think Elementor was kind of inspired by bricks. In a way, because the layout looks very similar now. See, I've been able to do some stuff here. Bricks feels nice as well. Does bricks have a grid? Yeah, I think they do in these days. They didn't have a grid for the longest time, and then you had to use like codes to make a grid. But now they have. Well, what did I do here? Container. I think this is just a flexbox container with wrapping. Yeah, see? Yeah, this is a perfect example of a difference between Elementor and bricks. Here, look, wrap. It just says wrap. In Elementor, it says an arrow like this going in a corner. These are the little things that make Elementor more user-friendly. Is it the same result? Yes, but the experience is different. These are the little things. And of course, I see they have icons here. It's still quite simple, but yeah, you know. Yeah, I recently have had the same issue. You should try expand PHP memory limits, not WordPress. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to set up. I'm gonna do that off stream. Still love the stream. Take care. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This was has been very good. Yeah, so I've been using bricks, as you can see. I've achieved some stuff here. Okay, I was playing around with it, but yeah, it's pretty similar. It's just a little bit more technical, but there are more possibilities. All right. Take a break. Take care. Yeah, we're gonna see each other in the next stream. I want to thank everybody for helping live. We tried to we solved many problems together as a community, which was awesome. I hope this was interesting. And yeah, happy New Year again, and let's make 2026 a focused, calm, successful year. That's my goal, at least. And this has been great. I felt a little bit hangover today because of yesterday, but I'm happy that I did this stream. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. This is the end of the live stream. Let's end it here. I'm gonna go to the final screen. And yeah, see you guys later in the next one. And thank you very much for watching.